Subscribe to budding.in and press the bell icon for more updates.
Since every one of you are here to get an answer to the question how to prepare for an interview, I, Forum Shah from budding.in, am here to talk on the same. Well, in interviews, your first job is to convince the recruiter that you have the skills, the knowledge and the experience to get that job. Show your confidence and motivation to convince the recruiter that you fit the organization's culture. So now, let us discuss some points by which you can be prepared for your interview. So the first step should be research about the organization. The first task that comes under this is seeking the background information of the company or the organization you are applying to, like what they do, what they are about, what they produce and what not. This will help you answer the questions they ask about themselves and you confidently stand out from the less prepared candidates around you. So now, after researching the organization, let's discuss our next step, that is making a match. Make a match, that means compare your skills, your qualifications to the requirements of the job, and for that, analyze the job description, make an outline of the knowledge, skills and abilities they require, and finally determine that whether your resume fits in the organization's culture or not. So our next step be prepare responses. Nowadays, most of the interviews involve a combination of steps like behavioral, aptitude or technical questions. So be prepared with all your responses to all these sections. So our next step comes plan what to wear. Don't wait until the last minute to make sure that your interview clothes are ready. Your wardrobe is a sign of your professionalism and is sometimes used to measure your level of competence as well. It is always better to be in formals. Both men as well as women should choose the subdued colors like blues, browns, blacks or greys, which makes a professional impression, so choose wisely. And now, moving forward, our next step comes what to bring. Well, it is important to know what to bring to your job interview. Some of them be like portfolios with the extra copies of your resume, a list of references and a list of questions that you want to ask to the interviewer. So the next coming up point is practice interviewing. Practice interviewing with your friend or any of your mentor to get used to the type of the environment. During an interview, listening is just as important as answering to the questions, because if you are not paying attention to the questions they ask, you won't be able to give a good response. Also, be ready to engage with the interviewer. Try building a give and take type of conversation so that you build a relationship with the interviewer rather than just providing the rote responses to their questions. So moving on to our next topic, that is be on time. Managing punctuality leaves a very immense first impression. So never get late to the venue. Rather, I suggest try reaching 15 to 30 minutes earlier to the scheduled time. And now we are going to discuss the very important topic to be noted down. That is, be honest. Many people think that an interview is the perfect time to embellish. While you want to structure your answer so that your best and the most qualified experts take the center stage, you don't need to deceive or outright the lies. Remember, companies do perform the background checks. So, lying about your experiences is just not worth it. So take care of it. So our next upcoming topic is show courtesy to everyone. This means everyone from the reception staff to the interviewer himself. Look into their eyes and smile. This will signify friendliness. Speak clearly and use some words like thank you, please, pardon, etc. This will resemble the good manners in you. Last but not the least, follow up. Follow up your job interview with a thank you note, reiterating your interest in the job. Restate why you want the job, what your qualifications are, and what significant contributions can you make, and so on. Towards the end of the interview, let your recruiter know that you believe the job is an excellent fit for you and that you are highly interested for the job. I hope this session helped you out with the answers to your questions, and I'll be up with a more interesting topic next time from budding.in. Don't just apply, impress your employer with video resumes. So please like, share and subscribe our channel budding.in. Signing off.